Good morning, America. This is Dr. Chu again with a very enlightening newsletter. What I'm going to say today might probably upset a few people. What's new? If you're looking for the truth, you find the right place with Dr. Cherry. Remember, I am a soul doctor. A soul doctor is someone who knows a little bit better than traditionally educated doctors. This doesn't mean that medicine is not right. Medicine is something you can reject. Not at all. Okay. For without doctors, I would be dead. I had cancer. I'm a cancer survivor. I'll be 73 on February 26. Thanks to all those doctors in science that have helped me to survive and promote the truth. All right, let's put that newsletter on the screen. Okay. So what the title is, pretty obvious, okay? Neil deGrasse Tyson, don't assume anything about UFO and aliens. And why? Well, you're going to find out. Okay, so again, my SOS to the World deadly window is, in effect, it's here, okay? And it was posted to the public on January 31st, a few days ago. All right. As you know, I work like Nostradamus, okay, with quatrains and keywords, okay. Quatrain is obvious, you read it, okay. Calm, deception to strike, okay. Stars, command, shock, science. The quatrain is obvious. And the keywords, even more obvious. Those keywords are here to help you to realize those various cosmic winds create the news, which are eternally coming back, because this is what it is, like the weather. Those news come back during those cosmic winds, which I'm trying to explain to you and to all the skeptics out there who needs to be more open to metaphysics. So my windows always depict quake at or above 6.0. My last window, we had a 6.1. This new window for the 19th or the 18th, okay, is also a 6.1. Again, I can guarantee you that I do better as far as timing is concerned than all the geologies combined. And the proof is here, okay? The proof is here. You can click on the link, okay? Under there is a little link, okay, talking about USGS, and read it for yourself, okay? All right. Now, this is a window which is all about shocking news, incredible videos. I mean, you could see, you know, shocking news, shocking video. It talks about cosmic news, space news, discovery, something very old, and of course, earthquake and UFOs. That's all about this window. It does produce this type of news. Okay, it's game over. It corresponds 5 times by officers in Langley, California police chase. Okay, that is a very unusual type of window and very unusual police chase and a very, very shocking type of video. Oh my God, student films, remarkable event in the sky video. Again, you see something, cosmic news, space news, okay? There goes this guy. He took a fantastic video of what's going on above our heads, okay? Now, a ship carrying luxury goods sank in 1616. This is what the diver found. Oh, what does it mean with this window? Very old discovery, you see? Very old or very new discovery, okay? The very old is the ship and the very new is that kid taking that video, okay, of in this remarkable event in the sky. Got it? Okay, now the wreckage of a sunken World War II submarine was found. Again, very old, very new. First footage of the Titanic wreck released. Very old, very new. Roman era sarcophagus found in Gaza. Very old, very new. Arkansas senator asks trans woman if she has a penis. What the hell? Okay, if that is not shocking, that is absolutely incredible. And those senators and those government officials are not cosmic conscious, and they are taking care of our fates. They are making the laws. Oh my God, in what a young world did I land on? None of these guys is cosmic conscious. Now, much of what I really think about deGrasse is, and how I feel about astrology and UFO is very different than what he does. And he sort of explained in this newsletter. If you did not read it, click on the link, okay? Now, that is obviously his feedback, and then you're going to hear him talking, okay? Now, again, because someone is very famous, this doesn't mean he owns the truth about God, cosmic design, that would be astrology, or the reality of UFOs. And most of all, classifying curious people like you who seeks answers from the reality of UFOs, he classified them as intellectual lazy. That show is humongous academical pride. Again, fame does not mean wisdom, my friend. Read what Tony Robbins, very famous guy, did and show his cosmic awareness to all these people. Because you have a lot of PhD doesn't mean you know what you're talking about. And Neil deGrasse does not know what he's talking about. The fact is, says deGrasse, underdeveloped, rigid, karmic UCI, unique celestial identity, is so earthy and very logical. He is the last person on planet Earth to ask any question about UFOs, or astrology for that matter, or religion, or God. While he tried to be open on the subject of UFO, I have no problem with that, he says so many times in that video. It is obvious that he had a big problem accepting the reality of UFOs visiting our planet. Remember, there is always a truth in any jokes. Born in October, and that doesn't mean all those born in October in Libra are pothead, but as a rule, they are codified in their mind. They are religious fanatic, or they are pothead, or they are all that Neil deGrasse represents. An educated idiot from hell. Now, you want to know about this show compared to mine? Well, mine will never really take place. Not just yet. Maybe in the future. Not just yet. Okay? Why? I'll explain to you later on. Remember the rule, reader. A magnet will not attract a piece of wood. This means that Mr. deGrasse, okay, does not have the needed Uranic stars, the needed advanced UCI, unique celestial identity, as I was born with, to attract and delegate the divine, which means astrology, or attract the incredible experience that I had with UFOs. Do you think I did all this following my connection with UFOs, okay, with my wife when they took our baby, okay, above the sky of Los Angeles, okay, in August 1991, 2001. Do you think I did that just because I wanted to shine or being special? No, it's dramatic, it's special, it's unique. But this guy can never, ever have such an incredible experience in his life. Now, this is where I was forced to master Nostradamus' divine astrology and start to talk about UFOs around 1995, when I first arrived in this country. Now, do you think for a second at 73, I have better thing to say than to make up stories about UFOs? Okay, again, this doesn't mean I don't believe or hate science, just the opposite. I enjoy looking at this fantastic picture of our universe, okay? Because I'm curious. I'm curious and I'm open. Regardless of what the well-organized, supremely wealthy, scientific or religious abusive matrix who own all media, remember, they can spend hundreds of thousands of dollars or 100 million to the Super Bowl to promote Jesus, okay? They own the media. They own all sorts of information. Don't believe what they say. Don't fall into their traps. Don't be one of those 99.9% of the people falling for religion and Mr. deGrasse teachings, quoted teaching and quoted idiocy. Now, this doesn't mean he's not a genius on his own right when he talks about the physical aspect of our universe. I understand that. I'm not stupid, okay? But he should keep an open mind to something else he was forbidden by God himself to perceive. All right, you are an independent spirit. You're a child of the universe. There is a reason for you to be here. Well, think for yourself, because both astrology and UFOs are very real, very, very real. They're works. They're here, been here forever. Following me instead of them is taking attention and money away from those corporations. And if they have to lie in the process through deGrasse ignorances, they will. He's a Libra, and his critical thinking is codified and ruled by Jupiter. Academic books, college, university, degree, PhDs. God thinks not all Libras dumb. Okay, not all of them are stupid or pothead like he is. Of course, he's not going to tell you that. Okay, now regurgitating formal education because of a great memory is sad enough, perceived in today's society as a genius. The story of the parrot I'm going to offer you now should make you understand what I'm saying to you. Imagine, he's Dr. Turing. Here's a parrot that's perched. Okay. Since my extraterrestrial experiences, I was a recording artist. I was recording with my band in England, and I got my first recording deal. In those days, we didn't have CDs, we had records. I completely and entirely lost my memory. I could not remember my lyrics. I could not even remember the song I wrote. So, here is the parrot, and here's Dr. Turing, and a big book. We could take any book you like, any one of those astrophysicists' book, thick like that, okay? Thick like that, collected information, or the Bible, whatever it is. And then you're going to recite this big book to the parrot. Now, the parrot's going to be first in there listening. He was born with an extraordinarily incredible memory. He didn't have any UFOs experiences that shut it down, forcing him to deal with the divine. Okay. And this parrot just grabbed it all in. And then it started. After a few days, this parrot started to talk. Blah, 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 blah. Is going to repeat the book from A to Z without any mistake, without any error. Precisely, to the point, to the T. Immediately, they're going to ask me, Dr. Turing, okay, now regurgitate the codification of thought, regurgitate the book. I'm going to say, I won't even remember the first sentence of whatever I read. Because this is how God made me. To challenge the books, to challenge the codification of thought, to challenge Mr. deGrasse and the scientific community, to challenge religion. Okay, so the parrot is going to get the highest degrees. He's going to get recognition. He's going to be famous because he's a genius, because he has a great memory. He's going to have this book of ease propagated all over the world. He's going to have it all. The name, the fame, the position of authority in his field. He is going to have everything to reach you, to indoctrinate you into what they want you to think, into the box. Now, maybe you understand a little bit more between me, Dr. Cherry, a soul doctor, and my course, my gift, however you perceive it. I'm Mr. deGrasse, and a 9-year-old kid, which is classified by today's society as a genius. Now read more about what it means to be a genius. So he will have, obviously, the Nobel Prize, but in my case, I will never, ever. Why? Click on it, read it. That's because I am not academical. I'm not a formal, traditional educated doctor with PhDs, but I'm a proud, gifted soul doctor, okay? I never set foot in an accredited college, yet I taught so many of those doctors. You can read the rest, okay? You can read why, what's wrong with humanity. Now, again, doctors, traditional doctors, okay, kill more than 250,000 people in the US I never killed anybody because I don't prescribe prescription. This doesn't mean prescriptions are not good, because when I had cancer, God thanks I had those prescriptions. You don't throw the water with the baby. Understand what I'm trying to say. Don't go to the extreme. Now, this doesn't mean, again, that all the doctors are bad. For without them, as I said earlier, I'll be dead today. But adding the medical aspect of astrology, as suggested by the father of medicine, for God's sake, would add so much to their repertoire of wisdom and avoid unnecessary death. The question remains, my friend, is Neil deGrasse or his academic protege, prodigy, the 9-year-old kid, geniuses? Again, that's me to know and you to find out. Since there is a big difference between education, a gift, okay, and intelligence. A genius is someone that is unconventional. Einstein definitely fit the bill. Somebody that has accomplished something absolutely incredible, regardless of a unbelievable obstacle. And I'm on my way to do that. A genius is someone educated that use traditional information. Okay, I mean, I can read and I can write, even though I'm French. I can read and write English, any other language better than my own language. Okay, and then bring that wisdom to a higher level. That's what a true genius does. It doesn't repeat books. It doesn't regurgitate information. A genius is someone not necessarily educated like me, but blessed by God with a phenomenal artistical or intellectual gift. That's a genius. And having a big brain and having a great memory is also part of a gift. Doesn't mean being a genius. Big difference. A genius is someone that stands for his or her belief and does not seem to be able to stop working towards a result. I produce newsletters and video pretty much every single day because I'm pushed by something that's bigger than me to help you. A genius is someone willing to take on the ridicule, setbacks, and stress, but never losing sight of her or his goal. A genius is someone that, regardless of the opposition, continued to make progress in her field and astonish people, like I do with my predictions, giving the exact date of Ian hitting Florida. 911 prediction, Katrina, in front of 45 million people on George and Tom's show before they fire my ass for being real and a real predictor. That's the result of infected behavior. A genius is someone that everyone else is jealous or critical of because he naturally shines. A genius is someone that you can only love or hate because he or she is so special and often so misunderstood. A genius is someone that others either listen to and grow up with or cannot deal with. A genius is someone like some of my close friends, and they got plenty of those, who astonish others because of their dedication and mission. They're on a missions. A true genius comes without pride and ego, and already knows he's a genius inside, and always reward even the smallest gesture done to him makes him happy. And that includes all my students who are taking my course right now. In their honor, right, they are geniuses because they bypass the box of stupidity, of education, of religion. They're free spirits. A true genius does not need anyone's confirmation or approval and shares the light with anyone he considers special. That's why, even though that sometimes you think I'm negative, I'm showing you the proof of my prediction, like the earthquakes that transpired during my window. Okay. A true genius is completely emotionally and financially, spiritually, okay, on one. And we always have time for others outside of his own mission. That's why I'm taking time again to write to you, to educate you, to uplift your spirit, to give you more cosmic awareness. So if you know a genius, be prepared, because this Aquarius Uranic type of energy and people will always surprise you at the end. And there's not many. Lastly, a magnet will not attract a piece of wood. A true genius can only attract above average and smart people. Educated idiot and stupid religious fanatics cannot mingle with my energy because they do not vibrate at my cosmic speed. Remember, I was fired from school because ADHD, okay? But don't give up if you are ADHD like me, because it's a gift. It's not a disorder. Even Einstein was ADD. So if you have a gift or a powerful will, success will be yours in time. Dropping out of school may be a setback for many of you, but don't let it bug you, because it didn't bug me. That's where I am today. I got it all, emotionally, financially, spiritually, and specifically. Okay, now you can read that the most righteous people never been to college. You can read more about what I think of the universe. And this is why the fact is, the educated pride of those idiots is so obvious, it's so colossal. They actually truly believe they know better than all erudite men of the past, printed words, and dismiss their work. Okay, Einstein says, we have created a society that honors the servant, deGrasse, and has forgotten the gift. Dr. Cherry, a physician without knowledge of astrology, has no right to call himself a physician. Okay, he knows better than this. You can read about how I feel about those educated, popular people, how they think, knowing they are not cosmic conscious. You can read the precious, fantastic word of Nikola Tesla. My brain is only a receiver. In the universe, there is a core from which we obtain knowledge, strength, and inspiration. I have not penetrated into the secret of this core, but I know that it exists. That is a smart guy. That's not deGrasse. And I own the secret of the core through the cosmic code, and I teach the entire world on radio and television. I teach only those who are ready for me. My good friend, you can read the rest of the story. You could become a student of Dr. Cherry. If you have no time and you're too busy, you could still take the course in your own time, in your own pace, from the Cosmic Code website. We're starting again Monday. And we're going to keep going, doing the stars of people like deGrasse, people like Einstein, criminals, killers, famous people, unfamous people, normal people. That's what we do. And I teach you to read someone with knowing one single thing, the month of their birth. That's not divine. If that is not divine, I don't know what divine astrology is all about, because it's not modern astrology, who requires the time, the location, the precise longitude and latitude. I don't see you getting any information, secret information, on a religious fanatic who thinks you're going to go to hell by asking him what sign he is. So I teach you how to do it. I teach you how to promote the business. I teach you all sorts of things that you ain't going to get nowhere else but with Dr. Cherry, a true soul doctor. So here we go, Mr. deGrasse. I don't have sexual allegation against me. I look at your stars, and those women didn't lie. They didn't lie. But again, you know, the face and the pride of the scientific community had to be protected at all costs. And Mr. deGrasse can easily afford the best of the best of the best attorney, which I'll pay to make up any stories to free people like deGrasse. Now you got it. So again, read my work, share my work. God bless all of you. And keep coming back to that newsletter, because I'm going to add more shocking videos, shocking news, surprises about UFOs and the reality of what it means to be human. Bye-bye. Make it a beautiful day.